Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to fix PHP not found error in Laravel during installation process. Now I encountered this error and I'm going to be showing you how I was able to overcome it. Okay, so first off, I have my Laravel set up. I'm just going to install this. Okay, so with that being installed, I'm just going to go and search for Word. Now this is the setup process. I'm going to skip. Okay, so now when you navigate here, you can see the active services, and you can see the active services, and over you can see Nginx and PHP 8. Now you notice Nginx is showing green dot or PHP showing the red dot. Now I'm just going to view the info, no logs found, and I'm going to check that of PHP. As you can see, error spawn. I'm just going to check for this location on my computer. Okay, see, I'll just copy this. Yeah, that's much better. Now you notice the only photo in here is that of the Nginx. So now there is no folder here named PHP 84, let alone the PHP file, the PHP.exe file. Now currently on my Laravel dashboard it's showing that I don't have PHP, but I already have PHP installed on my computer through a service known as XAMPP, and it's running perfectly. I'm just going to show you what I mean. I'm going to just start and start, and it's running perfectly. I'm just going to stop this. I wouldn't want to be okay. Let me just show up the PHP my admin. Okay, as you can see, I'm just going to navigate to localhost PHP my admin, and as you can see, it's already installed, but I'm using PHP 3 or so. We'll check that later in our command prompt. Okay, so while we wait for this to load, okay, so now this is PHP my admin. As you can see, it's fully functional. I already have some projects I've been working on. It's fully functional, but I'm just going to close this now. But on my Laravel dashboard, it's showing that I do not have PHP installed. I'm just going to show you one more time that I have PHP installed. I'm just going to go to my command prompt and then check my PHP version. Okay, as you can see, I do have PHP version 8.2, and I'm also going to check if my PHP path was has been set correctly. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, this is the correct command. Um, I have my Gradle. Okay, up here it is PHP, XAMPP. Once again, that proving that I do have my PHP installed on my computer. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the so now to resolve the PHP now installed error or close the text. I'm just going to open it back. Okay, now to resolve this issue, what I did was pretty much simple. I created this PHP 84 folder. Okay, just a second, I'm going to show what I mean. Okay, so first off, this is my local disk, and this is my the um example where I have my PHP and PHP admin. Okay, so this is my PHP folder. So first off, I'm just going to copy following folders: dev, the ext, the extras, and the lib folder. So I'm just going to Control C and Control N. I'm going to create a new window, go back to the previous. We have the Laravel, the herd/bin. Please take note of this location so you don't install it somewhere else. As you can see, I'm located in the right place. Okay, but just for clarifications, in case you're not able to get this, I'll just go to this place manually on my computer. Okay, so I'm in my local disk and users and Lenovo, and then dot config, then herd, then bin, and here I am again. Okay, so I'm just going to create a folder and name it PHP 86, and then inside that folder, I'm going to paste the files we copied from the original PHP path. Now, take note, after copying these four folders, I'm just going to come down here and copy all the files and then put in that herb location. Now, after running this, I'm going to open my CMD. Okay, now I'm going to be running a command. Now, as you can see, it's saying no usable PHP version file. I was supposed to have run this command earlier on to show you that I can start the Laravel without the PHP being installed. And that's because Laravel is a framework to PHP, so without the PHP, it's pretty much it's not doing anything. So it's just there. So Laravel needs PHP. So now um I type the head command saying no usable PHP version found. Okay, so on the herd folder, I'm just going to navigate here. As you can see, normally I would install any of this here, but since I already have PHP installed, I wouldn't want to be installing um another PHP kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm going to try a command or restart. Now it's still showing the same thing. Okay, so now having doing this, close the app. I'm just going to stop uh, trying to exit. Oh, I think I should stop this one too. Okay, so looks like PHP not still starting up. Seems like there's an error in our configuration. PHP version is supposed to be showing here. Okay, let's go back to our VS Code where I have the setup. Okay, it says .config herd bin and PHP 83. Huh, why does that look odd? Ooh, and I have PHP 86. Okay, as you can see, I made a mistake in my file naming and it has affected my the PHP from being noticed by the Laravel base. Now I'm just going to correct that. PHP 83. With that, I'm going to go back to my Laravel, stop and start the services. Now as you can see, it shows now that I have PHP installed. Okay, so I'm still stopping and starting the services, but PHP now still showing that it's active yet. So I'm just going to minimize this, open my command prompt, cmd. You could also use a Visual Studio Code terminal, but okay, I think I'm going to be using my Visual Studio Code terminal. I'm just gonna say herd, and now you see the commands is back. It has it has noticed that I have PHP installed on my computer now. So now I'm just going to go back and do one or two minor experiments. I'm just going to control Z these, and now as you can see I have PHP 86 now. Okay, so when I go to my CMD or let's say Visual Studio Code and try running herd again, but let's check. Okay, just gonna try run herd again. And no usable PHP found. So now I'm just going to control Y dot and check once more. Refresh, start and stop. Now I'm gonna go back and I see it has kicked up and notice that PHP is now available on my Laravel. So now I'm just going to go here and run herd once again, and I'm just for clarification, I'm just going to run it also on my command prompt, and you can see I have my herd, and you see this is the version herd 1.9.0, and come here over to my Laravel dashboard. um okay, about, and as you can see version 1.19.0, and that's just about it. So here you have the options and then available commands, and which are some available commands I have here. Composer, as you can see here, composer. Okay, so now without ensuring that this herd command is working, you won't be able to run any of these commands, which is the startup to creating a Laravel project. So now that's probably just the basics. So I'm just going to try running herd restart. As you can see, herd services have been restarted. So basically that's just it in having your PHP not installed issue fixed on your Laravel despite having PHP installed previously, probably from a different package or something. Okay, so now having cleared that, I'd like to show you one problem that we still have in our Laravel dashboard. So I'm just going to open up the dashboard one more. And as you can see right here, it's showing that I have PHP installed, but right here on my dashboard, the services haven't synced yet, and that's because it's expecting the location of the folder to be PHP 84. Now I'm gonna take a wild guess, and what that guess is PHP 84 means PHP version 8.4, which is what the server is running on. This is the latest herd version, which I showed earlier. So probably the latest is going to be needing to run is PHP 8.4, and currently I have PHP 83, um PHP 83, which is PHP 8.3 on on my Laravel. So now also going to take a wild guess. Previously we had PHP, I'm just going to rename this PHP 86. Now why that didn't run was because it was PHP version 8.6. Now there's no 8.6 yet, probably in the nearest future, but that was why the services weren't even in sync. As you can see, I have nothing because there is no PHP 8.6. The latest is PHP 8.4. So now I'm just probably gonna try to experiment and name this PHP 8.2, 8.1, which is PHP 82. Yep, we're going for 82 now. Now let's see what we have. Gonna restart the services. Yep, I was right. PHP 8.2, which is PHP 82. We're going for 81 now. Okay, I'm just playing around though, so you now I'm just gonna restart the services once again, and there you have it, PHP 8.1. Okay, so now for our services to be in sync, we need PHP 84, which is PHP version 8.4. So now we're just going to do that, and I'm changing mine from PHP 81, 82, 83 to PHP 84, which stands for PHP version 8.4. Now take note, whether you have this in PHP 81 or 82, you can still run um the herd commands in the terminal. They will still work perfectly. I'm just going to try running this herd restart. Now I'm going to start all the services, and as you can see, I have a green. Yep, the services are now in sync. Now just like the Nginx, I have the window here displaying no logs found. Probably that's because I haven't started working on any projects yet. Same for the Nginx. Okay, that's to tell you that we have successfully synced our PHP with our Laravel. Okay, so now I'm just going to, for confirmation, still run once again some commands. I'm just gonna say herd, and yep. Okay, so as you can see, I have a few commands here, available commands, composer. I'm just gonna say this, which PHP. Okay, let's try that one out. Yep, and this is the location of the PHP, and that's pretty much basically it. Okay, so now one more command that I would like to be showing you is the use command. Okay, so now probably what this command is for is if you have multiple PHP versions installed. As you can see here, you can have version 4, version 3, 8.2, 8.1, and so on. If you have multiple versions installed and then probably would like to select a specific one, you would then do that by using the use command. But currently, I already have PHP installed, and I wouldn't probably like to be installing any other one for now until further notice. So now, if I run the command, I'll be getting the current version that I'm using. Okay, I'm just gonna say PHP and then sorry and use. Oh, my bad. Herd and then use. And as you can see, herd is using version 8.4. And if probably you have multiple PHP versions, you would select, but currently I just have one, so that's why, and it's returning the one that I have and the one that it's using, which is the 8.4 according to the location of my folder, according to the folder name. Okay, so that's basically just it. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's video. And just to keep in mind, the purpose of making this video was to show you guys that probably tried learning Laravel for the first time and you having problems with your PHP despite having PHP already installed in your computer systems through other PHP package managers and all that. Okay, so we're able to sync our PHP with our Laravel, and that's basically just it. And we also played a bit with the config folders in our PHP, determining the version of our PHP in our Laravel dashboard, and we are also able to sync our PHP with the current version of Laravel, and that's basically just it. And thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or requests, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to make a video just for you.